In your lab course, so what I've done is, again, to help you, it's kind of like here's what the book, here's the PowerPoint picture, here's my picture, right? So so the idea here is you need to know the walls of the heart, the wall of the heart, right? Inner, middle, outer. Okay. Cardiac conduction system, there it is, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 components of that.
Can you go back to the wall of the heart for a minute? And what is that you're pointing that with the arrow? What is that?
That's just saying enlarge this.
Okay.
It's not a proper picture because you don't see the heart cut into. That's wrong. It should be like the outer edge. That's wrong. This box should be over near the outer edge, and the heart should be cut in a frontal section to see the edge, the cut edge. So there's the endocardium, okay? Endocardium, the white here, endocardium, myocardium, and then epicardium, all right? And then there's the pericardial space and the parietal pericardium, all right? Conduction system. All right, so here's the close-up of the alveoli, all right? So be able to identify the structures. This is part of the pathway, all right? So you have the terminal bronchial here, then the respiratory bronchioles, respiratory kind of like right before they get to the alveoli is what those are. And then alveoli, the alveolar sac, straightforward. Pulmonary capillaries here. Don't be confused by the fact that the arrow going towards is blue, but it's an artery because it's coming from the heart. All right, so remember that. It's still an artery. Okay, so structure of the wall of the intestine, digestive tract here. Yeah, I wanted to include a picture so that if I wanted to point at a lacteal, I could do that. So I can enlarge this guy here or this here to show the lacteal, right? And then the wall of the heart showing the layers, the mucosa, submucosa, muscle layer, and the serosa. All right. I'm not saying that's all I can ask from it, but I'm just kind of pointing out why it's there. All right. So this is how did this get confused here? This should be. Yeah. These two need to be further down. Respiratory, 13 digestion, there we go. Digestion, right here. All right, so sort of beginning of the chapter, and then here's the tooth. You need to know the parts of a tooth. All right, so what I did was here's pictures that I don't know who, some of them are from me, from you, sent to me. This is from Discovery World, all right? So right and left lungs, this is an anterior view here. You can see the right ventricle right there. Coming up right there is the pulmonary trunk, all right? Look, that's the ascending aorta right there. There's the aortic arch right there. Brachiocephalic artery, left common carotid or left common carotid artery, left subclavian, okay? So what are these? I didn't name them, so I'm not going to ask you them. This is probably the superior vena cava. Can't tell.
Where's the pulmonary trunk?
Right there.
Right there, yeah.
So it's coming right out of here, which is the right ventricle.
Okay.
Okay, you can't see it, but it's clear that's the pulmonary trunk. That's your key to knowing the front of the heart, is finding that pulmonary trunk. And then right immediately from there is the right ventricle. Okay. Nice one of the stomach, right? So look, there's the esophagus, right? These are rugae. Here's the pylorus right here. All right, so I had to block out some words here. All right. Now again, doesn't mean you can't enlarge the picture. See how it's fuzzy right there? There was like a word on there, so I took it away. But anyway, oops, what happened? Okay, so apex of the heart, right and left ventricle, right and left lungs. Actually, I can add this here. I can say superior lobe, middle lobe, inferior lobe. But right and left lung, all right? Right here, that is the right carotid artery going up. This right here is the thyroid gland, and this right there is the larynx. And then I believe, I have to double check it. That's the epiglottis, I believe. Don't worry about the epiglottis, I'll point to it elsewhere. So just don't worry about it in this picture, but I think that's what that is right there. But this right here is the right carotid, and then over here you can see part of the left carotid. And this is where the carotid bodies are found. Okay, nice one here of more of the viscera, right? Right and left lungs, liver. There's the diaphragm. I didn't mention it. There's the diaphragm there. There's the liver right there. Okay, and then here's the stomach. There's a hole been cut into the stomach. There's stomach there, and then this drapery-like membrane is called the greater omentum. All of this right here. Okay. All right, so large intestine, here's the cecum right here. There's the ileum coming in, and I forgot to put a comma there, but look, haustra, right? These bulges are haustra. There's a nice pointing to haustra. And that's it. So these are the pictures that I've got, and then